Today's show, the questions about knots and misery on January 31st, 2026. We love to tie ourselves into knots and then cry that we have tied ourselves into a knot. Why do we do that? This site answers the questions by mastery of the language, speech, and digit sequence maps that have evolved with the human species. We have been deconstructing language, speech, and sequences over the last 25 years.
We will demonstrate via the studying of these maps that you will be granted the techniques of self-control and knowledge and how to claim the best life possible and the best relationships. We will also share our personal study of relationships with each other as a long-time happily married woman and man couple who have restored our health mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And we will also share our direct observations and interactions in relationships with the self, with each other, and with others. You will see through our validated conclusions of where mankind lost his self-determination power and how he can reclaim them.
The three main categories of exploration and discovery are 1. The gender universe. Inside every human of feminine, which is the common force, masculine, the charged force, and the neutral multiplier, force of the newborn and small child. 2. The hidden map of the human condition and power over our thoughts, emotions, and outcomes built into our speech, choices, the letters, the sounds, and the digit sequences. 3. The techniques proven via observation of claiming authority over self in all matters versus settling to be identified, limited, and directed by external beings, dogmas, and harmful suggestions from peers and the leaders of temporary worldly things.
The new student will carefully be shown where and how to place your values so that all your thoughts and emotions are under your control and you become completely self-determined. You will learn appreciation, and that appreciation leads to the purest and most satisfying humbleness. You will learn to know and love yourself as you are in your own body, leading to you becoming a magnet, so to speak, in front of others. This allows you to form meaningful and lasting progressive relationships that benefit you and the people you engage with.
You will learn to master the language and speech you choose so that all energetics become unified and whole, granting you the highest power over any endeavor that you point toward. When you acquire the three maps after your donation, you will also receive password access to all of our materials published in the last 5 years, plus all resource links, dozens of important PDF files from our research sources, thousands of our video and audio lectures covering every topic, 7 books that are compilations from 2.5 million word essay site in the package, and support via email and live chats on the website.
So when we clean messes, we can clean them up or not clean them up. But when our mistakes happen, we have to wonder, why did I make a mistake? Is a mistake really what you want? What is a mistake? So these are all understood through study of the maps that we shall provide. But an example is the notion of digit validation, which you get through exploring the sequences of 1 through 9 and the pairings. Digit validation makes an acronym, DV, and that is 421 if you put the digit representation with the digits, with the letters. And that transfers to a ratio, 4:1. And it also transfers then to a fraction, 4/5 to 1/5. And if you make it a spoken phrase, You are 4, 1. If you want the mistake, then you get what we have, which is endless deaths and rebirths. The immortality that we seek, we already have. Immortal is I am mortal, and it means to die and rebirth over and over with no progressions from mortality.
That is man's way to be over God and provide himself his own created, and willed version of eternal or continuum, except that it entails endless lying, murder, suffering, and deaths and rebirths back into the same mistake again and again, with never a gain. Will is W plus ill, and that means the double U, separated or fractured by light and enlightenment. Are the Freemasons winning human minds?
We see it all throughout Hollywood, which is the holy wood, or the man's world, the penis, literally. Even in the TV show that sparked feminism called I Love Lucy, you have the suffix in many words of ILL. It doesn't just mean I love Lucy, it means illumination or the light. You see, the dark unity under your skin is where everything is in parity, even though it's a contentious affair. And we create the conflicts in the light where everything is fractured and separated. So we actually live in two worlds, one that's dark and unified, and one that's light and separated. Let's talk more about what is a mistake.
What is a mistake? It is a mistaking by omitting giving first. Anything taken without giving can only be possessed temporarily, as nothing is taken. It arrives after what is given. What we give is what we take, according to our design and outcomes, which are validated by observations. We live in a world where taking without giving is promoted, to hold the human mind in confusion and misery and dependency.
The Freemasons are Google, goo gel, which is the fourth state of water and the plasma reality we live in and contain in our body. The FMs are the Gog of old times, in the land of Gog. The Gog and the goo gels claim the ownership of the land and all the life forms. They currently, at this moment, are dominating every mind and the container. The container holds the soul spark. Few are fighting back. It's also obvious and everyone knows, but no one will lower their blindfolds of ignorance and coping.
You are therefore providing permission and power to your incapacity by ignoring the crime and your own controls over your thoughts and emotions and values, an outcome of the false suggestion made valuable in your mind of do what thou wilt. That's wilt, W-I-L-T. While they crime you and steal your emotional creative power to bend realities, they at once reveal this power to you